America's Cup champion, doing a masterful job after a less than Spittle-like start. Here he is now out in front of the fleet.
3, 2, 1, here we go.
The countdown to this maneuver, they're getting close to that boundary line there. But that would really be something for the two American boats, then first and second after those slow starts.
Got a bit unlucky with that shift, yeah.
On board with Russell
It'll come
Coutts.
back our way, keep a bit of high groove.
That's Tom Slingsby, the gold medalist in the laser class on the right, who, by the way, has won 5 world championships in the laser. In the middle of the 5 there is Ron Kirby.
All right, update on the standings.
Lifting in 2, 1, lifting with pressure.
Lifting means the wind is shifted to the right, according to tactician John Kostecki.
Just hike hard here, we might get there. Don't think so. Oh, I think we're crossing. Coming up.
Russell Coutts discussing whether he can cross ahead of Spittle, and he does. Now, here's the question. Is he going to tack directly on Spittle's wind or give his stablemate a break? Well, Coutts makes it across cleanly, no problem there, and not enough room to make that tacking maneuver. On board with Spittle.
That's awfully close for $1 million yachts to be crossing out in the middle of the bay.
Dirk the Ritter to the left, trimming that wing. A lot of... John Kostecki on the left.
Currently sitting in second place, but as it stands like this, the interesting thing is Ben Ainsley, who has been the most consistent, would hold on with his supersized points this weekend. Ben Ainsley would win the regatta for the weekend.
Look at the guys hiking out over the side. They put their feet underneath straps to get their weight. The 5 men together, say an average of 200 pounds each, that's 1,000 pounds over the side, giving these boats a lot of stability. Very important in helping you to go fast. And Terry Hutchinson at the top of the screen, working the left side of the course. Now the question here for number 4, Spittle, can they tack and cross Coutts? Coutts on the right has the right of way, as I mentioned earlier, the wind coming from the side.
Come on, you're right, there we go.
Here's a look at Ben Ainsley, helping his wing trimmer pull in that sail.
Yep, almost at max there.
He's running about 6th, 5th right at this particular time, looking to move up at least 1 place. A lot of boats out here on the water, and I'm happy to report that a number of these boats are Coast Guard vessels in the U.S. Coast Guard under Captain Sidney Stowe, doing a very good job. And on the right of the screen, look at that. No love lost there between those stablemates. Coutts still just barely ahead of stablemate James Spittle.
So Spittle tacked, holds his line, and now he is in first place.
On board with Coutts.
1, 2, 3.
You hear that little? Come on, I love the little encouragement.
But they almost get even.
And Coutts very close to that boundary, but they must like the current situation right along the shoreline.
Lifting, stop coming in about 5 seconds.
Lifting means the wind is shifting favorably to them.
Stop accelerating.
With the lift, you can sail closer to the mark.
How do you see that coming, though, being able to time it, say it's coming in 5 seconds?
Well, they look at it on the water, and they can feel it, and the patterns repeat themselves. You see the first puff, and it happens again, you can count it down. Dirk the Ritter on the right, James Spittle on the left.
And the map continues to change now with Spittle in first place and Ainsley now in 4th. They would be tied on the day.
Yep, better drive.
All right, Gary, how is that decided if they come into a tie on points?
Well, the person that won the most recent race, so the boat that won this particular race, that would be the tiebreaker. And we've got a penalty to Peter Berlin there. That's a little bit of a setback for him after he was doing so well. It was a port starboard situation. So they tried to cross the boat with the right of way on starboard and did not make it, hence the penalty. There's John Kostecki on the right pulling up that centerboard. You know, in many boats, the tactician doesn't have any real physical job to do. On these boats, the tactician sits all the way forward, pulls up the board, and has sails to trim. And Spittle on on the right takes the lead over Russell Toots.
All right, how fast is he going to attack coming?
Well, they're going to have a good lineup on the mark and probably just bear off and head down the city front. They have 2 more legs to do after this gate.
John Kenseth's Bay Area native tactician on the front.
We're down to the finish, right? Yeah.
He has won racing around the world, won a silver medal in Olympics, and has won the America's Cup. No other sailor in history has done that. So they're going to go down the city front here. A safe move.
That's the same spot where they capsized yesterday.
Yeah, I was going to say, they were a little bit more careful rounding the mark yesterday, overly aggressive. And what they do here is they go around the mark and then drive heading back out into the bay. So they didn't want to go down the city front. And here's a good look at Terry Hutchinson now, coming around the mark. So I'm going to give full marks here to all 3 of these skippers to be so far back early in the race, and they're in first, second, and third. On board with Terry Hutchinson.
Terry Hutchinson really was the determining factor here with him sitting in 3rd place right now. Bill would be the winner on 79 points, tied with Ainsley, but as you pointed out, it's the winner of the most recent race. Nod would go to USA Spittle.
So Spittle driving back and forth. This is the second drive on this leg as he is heading for mark number 6 here.
4, 3, 2, 1, rolling.
And at that point, they throw up the heads over Jennifer before making that final spin over to the finish line.
Come on, Joseph.
A very short finish to the end. They go around mark number 6. So they bring it home, and James Spittle, the 31-year-old Aussie and skippery Team USA, will bring it home, and he will win the final fleet race of the day here in San Francisco.
Boy, look at this, congratulating each other before they even cross the finish line. This is one happy group. When you have a bad start like that and come back, you have every reason to be happy. And Russell Toots, give him credit. Not bad, 50 years old out here after a slow week to get second. Good on him. They look pretty happy too.
Terry Hutchinson with a strong performance finishing in 3rd.
Eddie Crochet very happy there. And how about this? Ben Ainsley comes across in 4th.
What a performance for the 2 American boats. Spittle and Coots go 1 and 2 here in San Francisco.